Hello.
Hello, can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. Uh, 1 second. Okay. Um, this is my first time taking interview, so I'm not sure. So is it like generally from a question bank? You take a question, or how would you like to?
Usually, I mean, my previous experiences, the interviewer would give me any question.
Any question?
Uh,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, and then we would go through discussing it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let me
Yeah.
pick one. Pick one question. All right. Let me paste it in here. Okay. Can you read? Be able to see the screen?
Yeah. So.
I pasted.
Um,
Yeah. So
yeah.
basically, this is so you're given a input string,
Mm-hmm.
which has like your file path. So you could
Yeah.
have yeah. So typically you could have a forward slash starting with forward slash your
Mm-hmm.
string. So first example, let's say you have forward slash home and then forward slash at the end. So the output should be home because there's no.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you see a dot, it means you have to stay
Mm-hmm.
in that directory.
Right.
Whenever you see a double dot, you have to move one level up. So in the second example, if you see you see
Mm-hmm.
a double dot which is move one directory up, so the output should be just forward slash.
Okay.
And then
So.
similarly, yeah, go ahead if you had.
No. So you go ahead. I think after
Oh,
that I'll
okay.
start maybe.
Okay. So another example in this input, you can see that you can also have multiple forward slashes in between. So you have to kind of skip everything from here. So your
Okay.
output will be slash home slash foo. Uh,
Okay.
then another example is, let's say you have a single dot, which means you stay on that directory.
Right.
So here what you're doing is you have a double dot, so one directory up, so you skip B.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have another double dot, so you skip A. You don't do anything
Right.
here because it's on the same directory, so you skip A, and your final
Right.
output is forward slash C.
Okay. Okay. Um,
So you got
so
the general idea?
yes, I think I sort of let me just I'll rephrase it so that if I mistake in anything, just let me know.
Okay.
So can I? So for example, if I have foo bar double dot zoo, then this should return foo zoo.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Go back, right?
Uh,
Slash foo zoo.
yeah, forward slash. Yes.
And can I assume that all paths will be starting like with an absolute path from the root with slash?
Yes, yes, you can assume that. Yeah.
Okay, all path starts with forward slash. And can I also assume that so the characters that I can expect are slash, dot, double dot, and any other character will be part of the file name.
Yes.
Initia is that okay? So that I
Yeah.
can say that a forward slash is going to be okay. Um, what else? Let me check. And is it possible that I'm assuming that there's no input that's going to be null, right? It's going to be at least forward slash, right?
Mm, yep. Yep. Yeah. You can assume that also. But that's yeah. It's kind of a corner case. You can maybe tackle that later, like if your input itself is empty or something like that.
Right. So what I am thinking is, when I look at this, I can go through the string that is given, and then as I go in, whenever I find a forward slash, that is an indication that I have completed a file path until now. So what I can do is I can maintain the file path in let's say something like a stack. I mean a stack, not something like a stack. And whenever if the most recent if recent path is a dot, then I just need not do anything. I can just continue. But hello.
Yeah.
If recent path is a double dot, then pop one item from the stack.
Okay.
And once you're done, so your stack is going to have all the file paths that's going to be there, and then I can just build the final path from the stack. I think this should work. If I just re-clarify, if I had something like this, then stack is immediately going to be empty. Let's do something like this. So if I put in foo, then I pop out foo, then there's nothing to pop out, and then I put in zoo, and then I would ultimately return /zoo. Do you think that's a viable solution?
Yeah, I think that should work.
Okay. Do you want me to start coding it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to keep it as plain text, or should I change it to
yeah, maybe you can choose whatever language and check the output.
Okay. Keep it like this. Is this a good method signature? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to create a new stack using the DQ interface.
Okay.
And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to maintain a string builder that is going to be the maintains current rolling path until next slash. So you said we start off with a forward slash, right? So because of that, we can start off with the. So what I can do is while. So I'll also maintain. Can do a for loop for I is equal to 1 to I less than equal to string length I plus plus. So loop starts at 1 because 0 parentheses slash. So here what I can do is if string length is less than 1, return a forward slash. So what I can do is char current char is equal to path.char at I, and if current char equals a forward slash, then handle the current rolling string. If not, make tech updates. No, it's not just append, right? If it is this thing, yeah, you just need to do append current char. So when I get here, if I found a forward slash string, current file name is equal to string builder dot to strings. If current file name dot equals double dot, and stack is empty, stack is not empty, then that dot first. Else if current file path file name dot equals if it is not equal to a dot, then stack dot head first current file name. So just to make it cleaner, if it is not equal to this thing, then I'm going to so in this case, I do it, then I have found this thing, and also I need to reset the string builder. So if I think about it, if I think about the example of foo bar and double dot zoo. So I start off with f. It's not this thing, so I append it to this thing. Go on append o. Now string builder had foo. Now I have a forward slash. So since I have a forward slash, I check the current file name. It is not equal to double dot. It is also not equal to the dot, so that it is going to add it to the stack. And then after that, I refresh the string builder, go to the next character. I keep on adding b. When I get to here, I see that it's not a double dot. It is not equal, also not a single dot. So I add it to the stack and move forward. Next time when I come, I see that it's a double dot, so I just remove the item on top, and then I reset the string builder. Then I move on. I put a dot in here, and then when I get to this, I get to the slash. I get to the slash. Then what happens is that it is not equal to a dot, so that it is equal to a dot, so I don't do any updates.
Right.
And then in the end, but also I think I need to be concerned about the cases where I could have multiple slashes, right? So in that case, I will do length is greater than 0. Right. So if it is not equal to a dot, if it is equal to a double dot and stack is not empty, okay. So this could no, this could actually be. So this should be like this, because if not, I might still end up. So if you find that if it's a double dot, then this is the only action that you have to do. And if it is not a dot, then make sure that there's no other action I do, right? So there's only double dots and single dots, right? Will there be paths with like triple or four?
No, I think for this case you can assume that there are no triple dots or anything like that.
Okay. So if the file path is not a double dot, and then if it's a non-empty string, then it should be a path, so I can edit. But if it's a double dot, then regardless of if there is something, then poll it first. If not, just do nothing. And yeah, so after that, what I can do is at the end, if I go like this, and so if I so there's one, so I'll have to do the same logic. I have to do the same. I have to do the same logic again down here. So because of that, I think I can use a while loop. So that will be no, and I don't need a while loop. So what I can do is until equal to string length. So what I can do here is what I can do here is if I is equal to the string length. If I is equal to the string length, then I can basically say that I can just force it to be a slash. So if it is of string length, then force it to be a slash, so that the last one, whatever it is, let's say something slash something, then this also will be handled properly. And in the end, once the loop terminates, just to be sure, what I'll do is I will also reset this, because it can't terminate, right? Because it will always be, I think it will always be this thing, because I make sure the last one that is seen is a slash. So I can do append this thing, and then while stack is empty.
Okay.
Stack is not empty. What I can do is I can do Um, so one of the things is stack is going to have foo, bar, and let's say zoom, right? So in this case, what's going to happen is it's going to create slash zoom. If I put this also in here, it's going to create slash zoom slash boo and slash boo slash, and then if I reverse it, I should I can just take this out. So no, this won't work. If I reverse it, it's going to be something else. So what I can do is I can do this, but this is this is not the best.
Okay.
Slash zoo, and then no, sorry, it should be like this. So I do slash, I add zoo, add slash, and then add bar, and then add a slash, and then add foo, and add a slash. And then I can finally return fp.toString. So one thing that I need to think about is if it is less than one, if I had something like, if the input was something like slash double dot slash double dot slash dot. In this case, the stack would not have anything. So what I can do is final path. I can do canonical path is equal to string.length. If length is equal to 0, then just return so if the string is canonical length is equal to 0, then string is not canonical path. This thing, right? So so basically, since I want it in the reverse order, I can just make it a DQ, the queue. So since it's a queue, what I can do is I'll remove from the first and then keep on adding from the adding to the top. I'm treating it like a stack, but then I can do poll last, and I can call append here.
Okay.
So in this case, I'm going to take I'll have to append this thing first. So I append this thing poll last foo, append poll last bar, append poll last zoo. I think this should work the same so that I don't do an insert on 0. Do you think this is a reasonable solution?
Yeah, looks okay to me. We can just run it through a couple of examples and check the output.
Yeah. Let me just run a simple one just to check whether it's
Okay.
okay. Okay, so that works.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try. Uh, so slash hoba slash zoo slash zoo. Let's
Okay.
try something that's let me try also something that has mm, uh, what do you think?
Yeah, I think yeah, looks good.
So in terms of if I think through the runtime complexity,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going through the entire string here. So this for loop uh, would run in the order of on,
Mm-hmm.
saying that. So let me length of the string is n. So then the for loop would run in the order of on, and at most at each iteration we are just doing a single either adding to the stack or removing from the stack. So
Yeah.
this should take O1 and or this also should only take O1. At the end of the day, if you have a completely proper path, then this would run. Also, it will be in the order of on. It will be less than on because it will be the actual string sizes that will be collapsed by the characters together put together.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be something less than on. So in this case, overall it should be it should take a runtime complexity of on. And in terms of space, we can see is that we are maintaining a stack. The number of items in the stack could be less than n, but then the whole space taken for the collective items can be at it will be slightly less than on because of the forward slashes that's been omitted, but then in an uppercase bound it should be in the order of O to the power n as well. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I think yep. This looks good to me.
Okay. Maybe yeah, maybe we can optimize it a little bit to take away the stack that you and
Yeah,
keep
stack
go
is
on
only.
building.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, so basically in place you can probably, use the string itself and
Yeah,
modify as you keep going
right.
through it.
That's true.
Uh, yeah, but otherwise, I think, yeah, this looks good.
Okay. Um, yeah.
Okay. Um, cool.
Do you have any specific feedback about the things that I
Uh,
did?
yeah, I mean, overall, I think it looked good. And you also explained you had good comments in between, and what you were doing, thinking through that process. Also, examples. I think you gave quite a few examples, so that was also good. What else? Mm, yeah, I think.
Is
Mm.
Do you think I mean, in terms of my, handling the variable, commenting, that looks good. And were you able to follow it properly, or was it a bit,
Yeah, I mean, I was able to follow it, so that wasn't
okay,
a problem. Yeah, I think it was fine. Maybe just minor things, but I think it should be fine. It's good.
okay, okay. Let's see. I actually have my on-site interview with Google next week.
Oh, nice, nice.
Um,
Best of
so
luck.
that's why I'm taking some prep.
Hmm.
What's your background? Are you also are you working in one of the big ones, or are you getting prepared?
No, no. I just started preparing. I'm working at a startup uh,
Okay,
right now. Yeah, so more into backend,
okay,
mostly
okay,
using Golang right now.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Where are you based off of? Are you in North America or
Yeah, I'm in North America, California.
okay?
How about you?
I'm from Montreal. I
Oh,
mean, I'm originally from Sri Lanka, but
hmm.
I've been here in Canada for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. Nice. So you're currently working as a software engineer?
Yeah, I'm working at a company called CloudOps here in
Oh, okay.
Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Good.
We'll see.
Yep.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have any other feedback, please let me know. If we can go through another problem if you have the time. But
Um, yeah, I mean, in terms of feedback, I think this was a good one. I think you covered corner cases as well, with good examples. Um, yeah, I think it was good overall.
okay.
Mm, trying to think. Maybe are you okay with another example or
Yeah, I'm fine. I think.
okay? Because I don't want to. uh, let me see. something that can be done quickly. Yeah, I mean, even if you have some feedback, let me know.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah?
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying even if you have feedback or you wanted me to give some hints in between, or
Yeah.
was it an okay description that I gave?
Yeah, I think, initially, just to get myself thinking, I think you kept it reasonably short and not, you did not give too much information, and also you did not leave too much out. So
Okay.
it gave me enough for me to start asking questions and build it up.
I see. Okay.
And as I went, I think it was good to hear that you were also nodding, so that I knew that it was not complete silence. And also, I think some things that I might have missed, right? In the if blocks or some corner cases, I
Yeah.
think you waited until I catch it without pointing it too quickly.
Right.
So that allowed me to actually even the reversal of the string and things like that. Sometimes I've seen it's caught too quickly, and then I don't get the time to think about it.
Right. Yep.
So that was in the right pace. Other than that, I think in general I'd say maybe while coding, like if I went a bit too silent, then maybe mention can you explain what you're doing now, or just to rekindle the conversation. And other than that, I think I felt it went. I mean, I could smoothly go without feeling left alone.
Okay. Nice. Okay. I mean, if you are ready, then I can give one more problem. I mean, it's up to you. I'm fine.
We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe at least discuss it if I don't even.
Oh, okay. Let me paste it. Probably at the top. I'll paste it at the top. Okay. So basically, you're given two non-negative integers, number 1 and 2, and they are represented as a string.
Okay.
So you have to return the sum of both the numbers. So few constraints. The numbers can be, both the numbers. The maximum length would be less than 5100, and they also only contain digits, so no characters, and it does not contain any leading zeros. I mean, this could be a part 2 if it contains 0, but for now we can just keep it simple.
Okay.
And yeah, you cannot use any big integer library or anything like that.
Okay. So I'm given something like 295 and say 3218, and the length of the number, right? Okay. So if I'm given something like that, I must return it as a string.
Yes, you must return it as a string.
Okay, so this is 3513, right? So what I can do is I can do like how we would usually do summation. So I can say initially I can have a carry that will be 0, and then I can do char at both of these. Char at both of these will be 5 and 8. So I will sum both of them plus the carry. So that is 13. So then I get 5 plus 8. I would get 13, and then from here number becomes 3 and carry becomes 1. So I can do is I can get that by modulo, sum modulo 10, and sum divided by 10 will give me these two. And then I go one step back, and then I get 9 plus 1 plus 1. So that is 10, 11. So here n becomes 1 and carry becomes 1 as well. After that, I have 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4 plus there's a carry of 1. So which gives me 5. And then I have n is 5 and carry is 0. And then I find that this string I have reached 0, so that I only take this guy. So it's going to be 0 plus 3 plus carry is also 0. That will equal to 3. And so now n becomes 3.
Right.
So what I can do is, I mean, I could have, we need a string, right? So I could have, appended it all along. So I could have appended it 3, 1, 5, 3, and then I'll reverse it 3, 5, 1, 3. And in this case, the runtime complexity should be, so the length is going to be 5,100, right? So in that case, since it's a constant length of the strings, we are going to go through this. So if we say this is n length and this is m length, then it's going to be the max of n comma m. In terms of space complexity, I think it's going to be, I mean, this is like if we see it, if there's no restriction on the length, but since there's restrictions, so the time complexity also technically be bounded by 5,100, so it's going to be O1.
Right.
In terms of space complexity, since we'll be just using 2 pointers moving backwards and creating the final result string, string, which is not included in the space complexity, it will be O1 again.
Right.
In the meantime, even if there were leading zeros, you will just keep on adding, and it's not a problem at all. But once you've got the final string, you just need to do some cleaning to make sure that you remove them.
Right.
Does it sound good?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
you very much.
Sure.
Leave me know if you have any comments. Please leave it. Very useful to me.
Yep, I'll definitely do that. Yeah. It was nice.
I'd like to also connect with you. So if you are open for it, please, set it yes. If not, I completely understand.
So that'll be after the interview. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
After.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, it was nice chatting with you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
It was nice. For all the help, thank you very much. Hopefully, we'll see it goes well.
Yeah. Best of luck for your interview.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Have a good. I think it's still before noon. Okay, there in
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah. You too.
Have a good
Have a
afternoon.
good rest of your day.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.